Good morning, everyone. It's Friday, September 12th, 2025. My name is Sam Shalhoub, and it's time for your daily dispatch. First up, Representative Elise Stefanik will be chairing a House Permanent Select Committee on intelligence review of the 9/11 Commission report to see what progress has been made since its release in 2004. This is a major development. Is this how the exposure of 9/11 is going to come out? Well, we'll have to wait and see. Israel's Netanyahu said, quote, "We are going to fulfill our promise that there will be no Palestinian state. This place belongs to us." Now, we're all waiting for the flip from President Trump from being an ally, so to speak, of Israel to exposing what's been going on there. And I'm talking about the Israeli government, not the Israeli people. But is this the first domino? Well, we'll have to wait and see. I thought this next story was interesting. It caught my eye. American Patriot over on Telegram said, "If you haven't noticed, there has been no hurricane activity on the shores of the USA." It caught my eye because normally we would be having hurricanes at this point, but there's none. And is there a reason for that? Is the weather manipulation a factor here? Well, it's certainly something to pay attention to. As a further indication of what's going on between President Trump and Israel, Trump claimed he was, quote, blindsided by Qatar attack in a heated call with Netanyahu. Bitcoin has just hit a new record global Bitcoin mining hash rate. If you're interested in learning how to buy or hold Bitcoin, go to samshalhoub.com. You can book an appointment directly with me, and I'll walk you through the process. This next story, thank you to Interstate Inmate James for alerting me to this. A U.S. Naval Academy was locked down due to threat reports yesterday. According to Disclosed TV, Javier Bolsonaro sentenced to 27 years in prison for plotting a coup. This is over in Brazil. We all know that Bolsonaro is an ally of President Trump and vice versa. It's going to be interesting to see what happens there. And then, as you all are probably aware, the manhunt for the person who shot Charlie Kirk is still underway. Now the FBI has announced they're offering a $100,000 reward for information leading to the identification and arrest of the suspect. And through all of this tumultuous time with Charlie Kirk and everything else that's going on right now, this next story I thought was interesting and heartwarming. In the midst of this crisis and all that's going on, and as all of you know, I'm not much of a sports fan, but immediately after Charlie Kirk passed away, Minnesota Vikings superstar Justin Jefferson immediately stepped in, pledging to pay all living and educational expenses for Kirk's two children. This is a perfect example of humanity taking care of humanity. And although I'm not much of a sports fan, my hat is off to Justin Jefferson of the Minnesota Vikings. So that's all we have for today. As you all know, we've been having some issues with our live stream. We will be going live on Monday. I'm not sure exactly how it's going to play out, but I will give an update either over the weekend or on Monday morning as to where and what platforms you can watch. So, in the meantime, I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll talk again soon.